My landlord called my dad a freeloader in front of the whole apartment courtyard, then found out my father owned the land under the building. My dad had come over to fix my sink because maintenance had ignored me for 3 weeks. He was retired, stubborn, and still carried a toolbox in his trunk, like emergencies were personally insulting. He was kneeling under my kitchen sink when Mr. Calloway, the property manager, knocked once and walked in with two leasing agents behind him. He looked at my dad's old work shirt and said, "Guests cannot perform unauthorized repairs." My dad slid out from under the sink and said, "Then authorize your maintenance crew to answer emails." One leasing agent coughed into her hand. Calloway's face turned red. He followed us into the courtyard, where neighbors were already washing, and raised his voice. "This is why rent keeps going up. People move in, bring family members to live for free, and expect the rest of us to pay for it." My dad went still, not angry, embarrassed. That made it worse. I said, "He does not live here." Calloway pointed at my father's toolbox. "Then why is he here every week?" My dad quietly opened the toolbox, pulled out a folded envelope, and handed it to him. Calloway laughed before he read it. Then he stopped laughing. It was the land use agreement. My grandfather had leased the land to the apartment company 30 years ago. When he died, it passed to my father. The building belonged to them. The dirt under it belonged to us. My dad said, "I came here every week because your tenants kept calling me when you ignored them." Nobody in the courtyard spoke. Then Mrs. Patel from 2B said, "My ceiling still leaks." Mr. Rose said, "My heater broke in January." A woman by the stairs said, "They charged me twice for parking." By sunset, Calloway's regional manager was in my kitchen, apologizing, beside the sink my father had already fixed. Calloway was gone by Monday. My rent did not go down, but the repairs started getting done, and every Friday my dad still came by with his toolbox. Only now, the neighbors called him Mr. Alvarez, not because he owned the land, because he was the only landlord they had ever seen fix anything.